Thought I'd go over the syllabus with you just a little bit. This is not intended as a replacement for studying the syllabus on your own, but I thought I'd hit a few bullet points, and I know you'll study the syllabus in detail on your own time. On this first page, there is my email address, although it's much easier and better to email me straight through the course. That way you are emailing me using your student ID and email address. Also, there is no textbook for this course. Everything that you need to learn is included in the course with step-by-step instructions, study materials, and video tutorials. English 1B comes along with an OWL online writing lab. There are some fun activities included in that lab, and you'll find those located in the course. Also in this course, there are some regular course general assignments and short essays, 2 longer essays, and that's the course. This part of the syllabus shows you the weighted total for assignments. Obviously, an assignment that is an essay is more heavily weighted than a short general course assignment. So this shows you the breakdown of those weights. You'll want to refresh your memory about academic honesty and make sure that you are using your own integrity in this course. Policies for discussion boards are listed here. Now, this email policy, students need to email me through the course. That way I see them, I have a special ringtone, and I can get right back to you. Emails need to be really specific. Because I answer so many every day, I need to know exactly what your question is. So sometimes students might write something like, "It says to do this." I don't know what it is. So make sure that you clearly explain to me what I need to see so that I can help you. For submitting essays, the format is always the same: your name, course information, date, and word count. The district requires all students to write a certain number of words. It is important that you include the word count not only for what the document is that you are submitting, but being sure to give yourself credit for all of the drafts you've written. Those are words also that you need to be given credit for. But nobody knows that if you don't put those word counts on your documents. So make sure that you check that out. For essays, there will always be a title. There will always be a title image, and then you will begin the essay exactly as it has been explained. It is always double-spaced, 12 font, Times New Roman, 1-inch margins. Now, there is one exception for the final essay. You'll see that when you get to that essay. Each student is allowed one late submission, and by late, I mean the next day. This is a very short semester, and it is important that students not fall back behind. So let me know if you need something in that direction. You'll send me a very short email. You do not need to send me your reason. I would believe you no matter what. I completely believe you. It is also a violation of your student policy to tell me anything personal about your lives. All of that is your personal privacy. All I need from you is, if you need an extra hour submission time, let me know. Plagiarism, plagiarism, plagiarism. And it's a discussion I absolutely hate to have, but it's important that you see all of the criteria for that. If you have AI write your paper, you will be flagged, and you will have an opportunity and be required to come to office hours to explain the situation that took place. If you do not come to office hours to discuss your paper, then I will need to follow those campus directives for sending that information over to administration. The best bet is just don't have AI write the paper. It's so obvious, and I know how you learn. I want you to be the person that becomes brilliant and knows your brilliance. And having somebody else write the essay for you, or by having AI write the essay for you, both are considered plagiarism. So make sure that you understand the plagiarism policy, not only for my course, but for the district as well. In order to take English 1B, you need to have mastered these skills that have been listed by the district. These are not my list of prerequisites. These are the district requirements. Now, if you're anything like me, you look over this list and you think, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And I encourage you to keep up with the curriculum. I've included step-by-step instructions. I know some of these prerequisite skills might be a little bit rusty, and I'm prepared to help you remind yourself of those skills and move forward in the course. Please take a moment to look over this, to click on this, and study those rights that you have that protect your personal information. Please remember never to send me any personal information about you, your life, anything else that is your personal information. And finally, I need to remind you that each student is allowed one submission, and that submission will be graded and returned back to you promptly with a grade. And sometimes students feel like once they get a grade back and they see where they made errors, that it's automatically okay to resubmit that assignment now that they know what they did wrong. That is not fair to the rest of the class. The rest of the class was given one submission and received one grade. And I need to make sure that you understand that my position is one of fairness. I want to make sure every student in the class receives the same breaks, receives the same fair grading, and receives the same fair attention. Remember, this is a flexible syllabus subject to change. The dates will never be earlier than the dates that have been shown on the due dates. That concludes this brief tutorial of the syllabus. And again, I know you will want to take time to go over the syllabus yourself.